Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Dr. Brett Smout, Director of Student Services. Graduations are one of the university's most important events, and we're delighted to resume ceremonies in 2022. I'd now like to introduce you to the people who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Micheline Colopy, Pro-Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Pro-Chancellor is joined today by Professor Leslie Hitchens, Acting Provost and Senior Vice President. Associate Professor Toby Newton-John, Acting Head, Graduate School of Health, and our occasional speaker today. Professor Angela Dawson, Associate Dean International of the Graduate School of Health, who will be presenting graduates. Associate Professor Lynn Sinclair, Deputy Chair of an Academic Board. And the other people seated on stage are professors, academic and professional staff from faculties and institutes who've played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Micheline Colopy, Pro-Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare the congregation of the University of Technology of Sydney duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology Sydney, before we begin the proceedings and on behalf of all those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I would also like to pay respect to the elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from Faculty of Health. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, many of whom are here today. We warmly welcome you, and together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Professor Angela Dawson, Associate Dean Research of the Faculty of Health, to present graduates.
Pro-Chancellor Micheline Colopy. I invite graduates in the Faculty of Health to stand. Pro-Chancellor Micheline Colopy. The UTS Council has resolved that graduates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Health as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Pro-Chancellor Micheline Colopy. I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Health who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, the Graduate School of Health research environment is truly interdisciplinary, with investigators from a diverse range of clinical and research backgrounds coming together to produce world-class, highly translational work. Our graduates reflect the school's values of research excellence and collaboration and share a commitment to improving the health and well-being of all members of society. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving doctoral research degrees. The following students have graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy. Pro-Chancellor, I present Georgia Amy Fisher for a thesis entitled Prior Conception and Unilateral Neglect After Stroke. Pro-Chancellor, I present Prem Kumar Gunasekaran for a thesis entitled The Role of Eye Movement Dysfunction in Concussion. Pro-Chancellor, I present Keelan Darcy McAlinden for a thesis entitled Investigating Autophagy as a Target in Asthma and Understanding How Autophagy Can Modulate Allergen-Induced Airway Remodeling. Pro-Chancellor, I present Dr. Lydia Michelle Musa for a thesis entitled Change Facilitation for the Implementation of Innovation in Healthcare Practice. Pro-Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Clinical Psychology: Simone Mastrillo Armstrong, Georgia May Ashworth, Rick Lee Atherton, Samantha Jazz Callender, Alice Chappell, Gillian Rachel Cheever, Erin Ashley Cunio, Katie Laurel Davies, James Booth Etta, Catherine Grace Stegel Foray, Susanna Feng, Charles Gehrig, Erin Catherine Kelso, Stephanie Jyotishna Kumar. Jennifer Ma. Claire Sophie Sheridan Maddox. Taylor J. McAllister. Nina Lauren Sutton McLean. Carly Josephina Mendoca. Lachlan James Munro. Anissa K. Naeli. Shana Osborne. Morgan Isabel Parsons. Nadika Dayani Ratwat. Sayampurna Ray. Eliza Krisu Saho. Melina Skentos. Brittany Smith. Gavin Allen Suryadinata. Erin Woonoff. Master of Genetic Counseling, Amy Miller Baker. Emma Sophie Michelle Sellis. Georgia Nicole Cook. Tara Robin Darmody. Jennifer de Jong. Grace Dowling. Jessica Finney. Matt Hill. Olivia Herper. Danielle Jody Kirby. Jessica Yu Ting Lu. Caitlin Ann O'Connor. Anna Rakonyas. Kate Ann Ross. Amy Stott. Hannah Marie Thompson. Bethany Rose Wadling. Ella West. Madison Bryn Lucy Wiggins. Master of Genetic Counselling, Bachelor of Medical Science Honours with First Class Honours, Rachel Ellen Meir. Master of Good Manufacturing Practice, Alireza Agahi. Pujal Bival. Charmaine Bonus Garcia. Mansi Garesh Kumar Padya. Ashish Parihar. Maria Amelia Pierce Fernandez de Oliveira. Master of Good Manufacturing Practice, Graduate Diploma in Good Manufacturing Practice, Sara Sami Aziz Zaini. Master of Orthoptics, Hajar Akbari. Zahara Al-Sheikh. Veronica Atzi. Solmaz Bastani Viasag. Heidi Rose Kander. Anthony Ho. Amy Louise Jordison. Thomas Karamoshos. Julie Kiel. Christina Nezovich. Tobias Sharma Kongbrail Atpam. Bisma Nasir. Zachariah Nasir. Jessica Naumovsky. Loreto Marianne Obias. Maria Rauf. Serena Rizvi. Eman Sediki. Vania Zo. Alekia Subramania. Tiffany Tam. Teresa Tang Tan Chin. Min Zhang. Master of Orthoptics, Bachelor of Advanced Science in Infection and Immunity, Samaha Noor. Master of Orthoptics, Bachelor of Biomedical Physics, Michael Joshua Cruz. Master of Orthoptics, Bachelor of Medical Science, Lauren Jackie Afghajani. Chelsea Anevsky. Stella Lee. Neha Rehan Alam. Master of Orthoptics, Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Nurjus Al-Modafer. Master of Orthoptics, Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Diploma in Innovation, Alana Braxton Bowl. Master of Orthoptics, Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Nicole Ayala. Julian Boumansour. Master of Pharmacy, Megan Marie Alessi. Hannah Triatmojo Arroyo. Joel Atzi. Catherine Elizabeth Bright. Jerika Joy Burog. Amelia Ann DeCampley. Catherine Helen Elizabeth Ellis. Lucy Isabella McIntyre Friend. Christina Gabonian. Yi-Zhen Jiang. Rebecca Nicole Johnson. Rebecca Jane Anna Jones. Dalena Le. Med Mirichi. Samantha Nair. Andrew Nguyen. Abhinav Paul. Kate Nancy Stanford. Diana Y. Tajir. Judy T. Chan. Samantha Yusuf. Zuo. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Advanced Science in Pre-Medicine, Michelle Nguyen. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Shania Natalia Fernandez. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Forensic Science, Fatima Manun. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Medical Science, Jessie Bisher. May El Saraf. Ya Shi Fu. Aida Japak Haji. Yasmin Jawad. Brian Lee. Chan Solidangov. Mariam Rashid. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Natalia Mariana Grasso. Jessica Vanita Murthy. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Business, Anthony Vince Pruscino. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Medicinal Chemistry, Abigail Aguilar. Master of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Meryl Jasper Layug. Master of Speech Pathology, Huda Ali. Sibel Arik. Haki Aikut. Clarice Jane Baker. Amy Louise Cannon. Vivian Y. Nam Chong. Sarah Dakunha. Jacob Sebastian de Cates. Kodikara Sanduri Tarushika da Silva. Abigail Rose de Vos. Justine Dwan. Inika Dongre. Vanessa El Haddad. Asma Elmir. Sophie Gillen. Alexandra Rosalind Gracie. Caitlin Elizabeth Gurman. Nuhara Hermes. Ji Hee Hung. Tanisha Simone Jamie. Jessica Vaishnavi Jaikumar. Jayasara Jivan. Caitlin Sylvia Ellendon Jones. Taylor Keneally. Lamia Khan. Taylor Lovegrove. Jolene Emma Matthews. Sophia Angela Molino. Anna Kate Parker. Lara Louise Pecora. Jacinta Pozar. Tanya Ramadan. Grace Elizabeth Rennie. Alina Grace Hannah Rout. Khadija Sakar. Charlotte Anna Smith. Danielle Stark. Rukaya Shieda. Yolanda Chan. Stephanie William. Sarah Salman. Master of Orthoptics, Murtaza Eftakari.
Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the graduates from the Graduate School of Health.
Today is an exciting day for all of us here at UTS. How wonderful to be together for this celebration. I'm sure we all have our own stories as to how COVID has impacted us, but I ask that you take one lesson forward with you as you start this next step: resilience. When faced with challenges ahead, think back to the strengths you had to call upon during the last 2 years just to get through. Graduation is the outcome we all work towards. So let's join together in enthusiastic applause and cheers for our new graduates. Your graduation today marks a significant moment in your lives. Hard work and sacrifice have brought you here today, and in some cases we know that these efforts have been extraordinary, so very well done. This ceremony is an important occasion for family and friends. You have all given your support to the graduates during their studies, and I'm sure they're very appreciative. Your graduation today recognises the knowledge and skills you have gained. You have become global citizens who will be held in high esteem because of the quality of the education you have received at UTS. Social justice is the foundation value of UTS. Our goal is to be inclusive and ensure equal opportunity and access for everyone. UTS is committed to driving social change within and beyond campus. The opportunities and challenges that you face have never been greater. The workplace is more dynamic than ever before, and many of you will live and work all over the world. COVID has just added to this layer of complexity. Careers are non-linear. The skills and knowledge you acquire in your job will equip you for the next job, and so on. You may also have multiple careers. Some of the jobs you will do may not have been thought of yet. This is the beginning of your lifetime of learning, and UTS is happy to partner with you on this journey. So stay in touch with UTS through the alumni and never tire of your search for knowledge and experience. Enjoy your triumphs. Importantly, learn from your setbacks. And remember that optimism, hard work, and resilience are key attributes of every successful person. Know yourself. Be true to yourself. and make yourself, your families, and your university proud by maintaining the highest professional and ethical standards. Integrity is your greatest attribute, so guard it jealously. Before I conclude, I would like all today's graduates to reflect on the contribution made to your success by your families, friends and supporters who are very lucky to be with you here today. They have been throughout your studies, and that has helped lead to this moment. I think they now deserve a big round of applause in appreciation. In closing, let me once again congratulate our new graduates. Our best wishes and pride go with each and every one of you. I now invite Professor Leslie Hitchens, Provost and Senior Vice President, to introduce the occasional speaker.
Pro-Chancellor, before I introduce the occasional speaker, I wish to add my congratulations to our graduates. If it was needed, the last few years have reminded us how important skilled and dedicated health professionals are to our community. Most of you here today have chosen to undertake a postgraduate course or research to increase your expertise. I congratulate you on your success and your commitment, and thank you for your service. Our occasional speaker today is Professor Toby Newton-John. Professor Newton-John is an internationally recognised clinical psychologist researching how people live with pain, and in particular, how couples cope when one of them suffers chronic pain. He is currently acting head of the Graduate School of Health here at UTS. Toby has been involved in chronic pain treatment and research since 1993 and has held clinical psychology positions with pain clinics at St Thomas's Hospital, London, the National Hospital for Neurology and Neurosurgery, London, and the ADAPT Pain Programme at Royal North Shore Hospital, Sydney. At a time when an estimated 20% of Australians suffer chronic pain, Toby's work has influenced the design of practical strategies for addressing relationship health when working with people living with chronic illness. He established and managed the multidisciplinary Innervate Pain Programme in Newcastle before joining Sydney's Northern Pain Centre as a founding member, where he still works. Toby has received multiple externally and internally funded research projects in a range of areas, including the psychological aspects of chronic illness management in adults, the development of online suicide prevention interventions, and the evaluation of residential drug and alcohol services. In all his research, Toby prioritises the clinical relevance of the work and how patients and their families can benefit from the findings. He provides research supervision to PhD students, as well as clinical supervision to trainees undertaking their postgraduate training in clinical psychology. He has published numerous articles, book chapters, and reviews on the psychology of chronic pain and has lectured on his work in 6 countries. It gives me great pleasure to invite Professor Toby Newton-John to deliver the occasional address.
Chancellor. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, staff, distinguished guests, graduates and their families and friends, a very, very warm welcome to everybody present. I'd like to add my acknowledgement of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet. I'd like to pay my respects to elders past and present, and I extend that respect to other First Nations people who are present. Well, after nearly 2 years of this pandemic, we're all looking for a reason to get out of the house and to get together and to put on some fancy clothes. And I think we've found an excellent reason for doing that. Today, you're taking part in a tradition that extends back to medieval times. You might not be aware of this, but you're wearing the garments that 12th century scholars wore, partly to demonstrate their rank and their learning to others, but more practically to keep warm, as they spent many hours sitting still, studying in drafty stone libraries and monasteries. Your different colours indicate your different disciplines and different degrees, but they all indicate the same tremendous achievement. So the first thing I wanted to say today is congratulations on being here. I actually feel very privileged today giving this address because I've taught a number of you, or supervised your clinical work or research project, or chaired your PhD progress review panels. So when I say I know something of what it's taken for you to get here today, I do mean it. A lot of effort, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of choosing the harder road rather than an easier one, and a lot of resilience at times when things didn't go the way you hoped they would. It's also worth saying, has been said, that your learning was mostly done in ways that none of us expected, with the sudden switch to online learning and all research activities being done remotely due to the pandemic. As if it wasn't challenging enough training to become an allied health professional, you guys had to do it at home. And you adjusted to it graciously and without fuss, which was very much appreciated. You also had great support from your lecturers and supervisors, I hasten to add, and also from the university systems and processes. But we got through it, and here you all are. You're about to enter the world as an allied health professional. For better or for worse, our occupations are strongly attached to our sense of identity. When asked the question, who are you? Many people will answer with their profession. So today, you're each adding to your identity in an important and profound way. As well as being all the things you were before, you're now also a health professional. And that, my friends, is, in my very biased opinion, the greatest of all professions. As Professor Hitchens mentioned, I am a clinical psychologist by training and have worked in all kinds of settings over the last 20 years: hospital wards, inpatient, outpatient clinics, private practices, community here in the UK. So based on pretty considerable experience, I'm going to make some predictions for you guys about your future lives as health professionals. So listen carefully. Prediction 1, you're going to be challenged, definitely intellectually, but also very likely emotionally. Providing healthcare to diverse populations, often at times when people are under great duress and are scared, is not an easy thing to do. You have a lot of information in your heads now, but translating that information in a way that best helps the person right in front of you is a lifelong skill. Prediction 2, you're going to laugh. Healthcare is a serious job, but there are moments in most days that show the lighter side. In my very first job, I was administering a cognitive assessment to a boy of about 8. I had my best new work clothes on. I was doing my best to administer the test I was giving correctly. And right in the middle of the test, this boy stopped me and said, "Excuse me, mister." I said, "Yes." He said, "Are you a man or a boy?" In my best reflective psychologist way, I said, "Why do you ask?" And he said, "Because you look like a boy, but you've got a man's shoes on." So I'm not quite sure of the learning there, but do choose your footwear carefully when you go out to work. Prediction 3, you are likely to have imposter syndrome, which is probably quite healthy at first, as long as it doesn't persist for too long. You'll work with wonderful colleagues, and they will help you. Learning how to say "I don't know" is an important skill for any health professional, I believe, so don't be shy about saying it. And finally, and most importantly, I predict you're going to be rewarded many times over for choosing a career in allied health or research. The trust that patients will give to you and the positive influence that you can have over their health and therefore their lives is humbling and astounding. Amongst your friends, you'll be the one who enjoys their job the most. And it can sound trite, but I've often thought how lucky I am to do the job that I do, and they pay me for it. So enough of the predictions. I also want to acknowledge the silent members of the audience here, the long-suffering parents, partners, siblings, friends, and even children, perhaps, of our graduands. You long-suffering suppliers of endless meals, cups of tea, back rubs, and tissues when needed. You listeners to random excerpts from various essays, assignments, and theses, where you get several sentences of utter gobbledygook from some esoteric piece of writing and a "does this sound all right?" at the end. You have been the supporters and the cheer squads over the past years, and the graduands and I are truly grateful to you for that. So graduates of GSH, a final request is to keep in touch. We are proud of you and your achievements, and we want to know where you go and where you work and how you develop. As Pro-Chancellor said, UTS alumni are an important element of the university community, and we are keen to keep you in the fold and maintain our connections with you. So graduates, well done to you all. I'm excited to think at some point down the track, I'll be in a hospital or in a conference somewhere, and I'll bump into you, not as a student, but as my professional colleague. I'm pretty confident that as we chat, my prediction that you'll be pleased you chose to work in allied health and that you did your training at UTS will be confirmed. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank our occasional speaker, Toby Newton-John, for the address on this important day for you as UTS graduates. I'm not sure that I need to reinforce in any way the impact of his address. I could see the warmth that was there amongst you, the graduates today, who have obviously known Toby as either someone supervising your research, clinical practitioner, etc., as he said, and it was lovely to feel that warmth that was there. I do want to just mention three things that he mentioned, and I must say, I think although as a lawyer I might dispute the significance of the health profession as the best profession, but in any event, but I must say that he said words that were really important for so many of our professional graduates through the university. And one was the reference to our rather curious gowns, and in particular my very curious hat that I wear, and that is that we are part of a long tradition of learning. And you have come to a university which maintains standards, and even though it's a modern university, it is very much part of that tradition. And I think we should never forget that. And as you encourage others to study and to take on postgraduate study, we should never forget the important value that learning brings to our community. And you as health professionals who have that identity now as health professionals can bring that knowledge and learning to the patients that you deal with, rather than us relying on speculation and myth and so forth. The other really important thing that Toby mentioned, and I think it's something that all of us, much older than you, having had much more experience, know to be true, and that is to ask for help. It's so crucial, but it's also so wonderful to know that there are people around who will help you. It's something that I think many of us have learnt in our careers. You're never actually alone, even though you might think you have a difficult decision. So many people are around you. And so I really encourage you to reflect again on Professor Newton-John's words and to carry those with you as you go into this next exciting stage of your career. So in conclusion, let me say that the best wishes and the pride of the university go with each of you and with every UTS graduate. Congratulations again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall, Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?